Hello everybody, this is Altania Infinity with another mine... Oh, this is Minesweeper, not Minecraft. Silly me. Hold on a second. So, this is what my place looks like now. I got a nice trim going around here. And I got all the grass filled in over there. I added a couple of artificial ponds. It's like right here, and by a couple I mean 3 right here as well. Yep. Kind of brought the grass up to a certain level and then let the natural terrain take over. So that's pretty cool. And I decided to take this was a mountainous region before. It wasn't that big of a mountainous region. I decided to take it and make it into something. Currently I have grass trying to make its way on the other side. So check this out. Over here, this is my little pond area. I went ahead and added the border around it as well. But then it flows off into a waterfall underneath this bridge, and this waterfall comes all the way over here and empties out into this pond that I filled up. I did a couple of... Ooh, I'm hungry. Let me eat first. I built this bridge to make it easy to get across. And once this grass spreads over here, which will take a bit, and I do have to stay in the area, and I'm not for the time being, I'm doing other stuff. Ooh. Sharuba was blown up by a creeper. Then I'll put the this stuff back there and everything. I did widen this path out a little bit so that I could easily go across, and I did the same thing over here too. Kind of push the mountain back a little bit. So whenever I do stuff like this, I have a rule that I follow. I say, I take a corner piece and I go 1, 2, and that has to be easily accessible. And if not, everything like this is cleared out. So in this way, I always get a 2 wide diagonal run space, which I find is just enough at the worst case, and at the best case, it's more than enough. So that's what I did there. I also went ahead and made this flat, but I still haven't decorated the entrance to the farm area. That's something I really want to do. Also, some minor detail. I put some glowstone here, and I made sure this was all either dirt from the natural thing that I made myself, or the unnatural, the custom-made island, or stone. And I made sure it was stone all the way through here. Now, once you get over here, though, this is kind of outside of my domain. So, like this happens to all be stone, but then it goes to dirt. I'm just going to leave that because I don't have any kind of trim or border around. Like, the idea I think I'm going for is this is my area, and I can make it look all nice and pretty, but then after this it kind of goes out into being whatever it's supposed to be. So yeah, I'm going to let that grow up. I haven't done any work up here. I've kind of been working on a redstone design for the project up there. The not super efficient smelting area, but not wasteful either. Just takes a little bit more time than would normally have to be taken if one did things like multiple furnaces. So getting the minecart to stop until it's unloaded everything is really easy. You just gotta have there be an initial delay and then wait a little bit longer. And then, like, whenever the hopper no longer has items in it, then the chest is all emptied out. Then it can power a redstone rail, which sends the cart on down here, but then down here is the problem. Whenever it goes to pick up the items... Yeah, this is all snowed over, you can tell I haven't worked on it. Whenever it goes to pick up the items, it has to know if it's done smelting. And unfortunately, there is no good way of doing that. Yeah, you can use a comparator to detect how many slots are filled up, but what if the fuel slot is not all the way full? That may throw it off. So instead, what I'm going to have to do is have a kind of timer that resets each time it receives a pulse. And have that timer be long enough for the longest it takes to smelt an item. So each time an item gets smelted and it goes through the hopper, that'll reset the timer and it'll wait essentially to check to see if another item is going to go through before it sends a minecart on its way. But I have not worked out the redstone in creative yet. So I've also been doing some enchantments. Got an ultimate helmet, Aqua Infinity, mending, protection, or Unbreaking 3, protection 4. I do want to get Respiration 3 on that. I think that would be more of an ultimate helmet, but I went ahead and named it anyway. Ultimate chestplate, Mending and Breaking 3, Protection 4. Ultimate leggings, Mending and Breaking 3, Protection 4. And ultimate boots, Mending, Depth Strider 3, and Breaking 3, Feather Falling 4, Protection 4. I cannot put anything else on this. This is maxed out for levels, so I'm glad I got the stuff on it. Ultimate Miner on Breaking 3, Mending, Fortune 3, Efficiency 5. Ultimate Bow, Power 5 on Breaking 3, Infinity Mending, and Flame. I like setting my enemies on fire. Ultimate Sword is on Breaking 3, Sharpness 5, Mending, and Looting 3, which I think is really cool. It's starting to get nighttime, which I think is really cool. So I've got pretty much all my gear set up. I even got Mending and a Breaking 3 on the shield. I have not named the shield yet. I ran out of levels, and I believe Iron is in the middle of using the Ender Farm, so no experience there. So what I wanted to do this episode was try to pretty this area up. Like I wanted to have, now that I've kind of worked out how this border is going to be and everything, now I wanted to kind of have an entrance, an official entrance into the farm area. But I'm going to have to transition from this nice, how would you call it? This nice green country feel to some sort of barnyard feel. I don't know how I'm going to do that, so sure, I'll sleep. Although that would have been obvious because it's mentioned there in the chat. So that's something I wanted to do. But then I was also thinking, you know, like, initially, I was trying to think what I wanted to do with this new hollowed out, flatted out area. I was thinking it'd be cool to put a brewing house here. But then I got to thinking, what if? Because look at that. The sun coming up through those trees. Oh man, that's so beautiful. What if I placed my house here? Yeah. So that's what I think I'm going to be doing this episode. I think I'm going to be building my house. And I want to build it out of bricks. So I'm going to have to go get some clay. And while I'm doing this, some of the grass should grow, so that'll be awesome. Yeah, let me go get some materials. I'll be back. Okay, so this is what I got going on right now. This is kind of the layout of the house. I have my little bed area. There's going to be like a little ender chest area right there. Really small room. I'm not intending this house to be huge or anything. I tried a huge house in the last season, and it didn't work out too well. So I have whatchamacallit. Whatever this is. A cauldron. There we go, a cauldron. And we got a little crafting table right here. We got 2 furnaces, 2 furnace possibly, and a little kitchen area, a little walk-in kitchen area. And then back here, we're going to have stairs that go to the basement. And the basement is where we're going to be having like just a little brewing stand and like an anvil and something like that, and possibly a few chests for miscellaneous storage anyway. So this wall, actually, I can take you out, can't I? Yes, because you are just going to wrap around here. And there's going to be like an entrance doorway and maybe just a little bit of an area for you to enter and like hang your coats up and stuff, so we'll have an armor stand. I'm going to have to transplant some of that grass that's growing over here though, because obviously this is not making it over there with the bricks in the way. But yeah, so next I just got to wait for some more of this stuff to get done smelting. There we go. And then I can do some more work on that, but in the meantime, I'm going to hollow out this area, this basement area underneath, which means I need to take cords. Let's see. This is, I am looking at 6107. So I need to come out to 6107. So let's go ahead and do that first. Let's see. I am now looking at 6108. So this should be that. Okie dokie. And then we'll be going to, I am looking at 6459 and 50. Okay, so 6459. And then, ooh, so one of the cool things I like about the shader is you can actually get illumination even though there's no torch there. It does not stop mobs from spawning or anything. So, and then, Okay, so that should be it. So then I just gotta hollow out and make a square. So I'll be back when I have a little bit more work done. Okay, so this is a bit better. Because of this, I'm thinking about putting the bridge right here, because here's the path. This isn't done growing over with grass yet. But you come in through the door, I haven't put the roof on yet, ran out of stairs. There's a little bedroom, still haven't put a chest down. I don't have a place for the armor stand after all, so maybe that just won't be a thing. Anyway, here's the kitchen area. Still cooking up some of this stuff. But I don't have anything else to do with the clay for the moment, so I'm just gonna do that. Anyway, back here is an entrance or exit to the backyard where there might be a little nice garden with flowers and something like that. But then down here, well, up here is the way to the attic whenever we get to the roof built, which is not yet done. But then here's the basement. Now let me just double check light levels, shall I? So light is... yeah, looks like it's pretty good. Okay, so then yeah. I'm probably going to put the anvil down here and the brewing stand down here and stuff like that. Anyway, I got some more work to do for that. But I'm going to take a little bit of a break from that. And I want to go explore Spawn Town with this shader on, because I think that'll look cool. I also gotta build like some stairs or something to get up. Right now it's only 1 block high, but that's perfectly fine, seeing as I can jump up. Alright, so here we are. We come over here to spawn. I still... ouch. Thank goodness for feather falling. I still want to do some sort of thing that involves TNT to get to my base, but I'm also thinking of just putting cobblestone stairs up here. Like just one wide. I mean, it kind of already goes up naturally with that. Then it can kind of curve around and stuff, and just get you up to here and you can run the rest of the way. Just as like a stopgap measure, so I don't have to keep on remembering where to go. Not that that's that big of a deal. Also, I wonder if that plank of wood on this villager's nose is intentional. I do not know. Okay, so let's go check out spawn, how it looks now. Let's come back up on over to here. And so we got a bridge that we've been walking over for quite some time. That's not new. We got 2 buildings. I don't know if I've shown these on camera or not. I know I've not been in them, so let's do that. Let us go inside the emergency exits. No, let's not do that. Let's do it the proper way. The proper way is to go in through the front door. And it's an emergency exit, it looks like. Going on up here is a balcony, but not an emergency exit. And we got like a bedroom and stuffs. And upstairs we probably got the same setup. And we do not have another upstairs, but we do have another balcony. Okay, so the balcony connects over there. Okie dokie, so that's cool. That's cool. So then... okay. So there's that, and I'm imagining the other one is very similar. Enchantments. So just a little enchantment room you can use to do enchants. And a little crafting table right there. I've not been inside here. It's really noisy. Lots and lots of chickens. All full up on the chickens. Not quite so full up on the feathers, though. Of course, we've been in here numerous times. Somebody left the door open. I hope that was not me. Let's see. We got this. We got... you are invited to the head games at the beginning. I'm not entirely certain what the head game is all about. Let's see. The head games, the beginning. Event creator, Skypilot Tom. Start time, Wednesday, 8 Central. Event info location, the Knights Arena. PvP Arena, world map. Discord room. The head games, or head games diamond. Safe zones. Central teleport portal. Build competition. No teams allowed. Fee to enter 6 diamonds. Prize diamond fee total. Ooh. So it's like a bet. Still don't know all the rules behind it, but it sounds like it's some sort of competition that might be fun to enter. We have 7 diamonds to our name right now, so we could do it. But if we lose, we'd be out quite a lot. This is a cake shop, and I like this design. Unfortunately, there's no actual cakes here yet, but maybe there will be soon. Okay, so one of the things I do not get is this bar. It just keeps on moving, ticking away. It's like it does so with the sun, I guess the server jumping around. Or is it my perspective? That's my perspective that's changing it, isn't it? It is. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, you learn something new every day. Brew house coming soon. Indeed. Not a lot going on at the moment, but that will be coming soon, I suppose. As the sign says. Here we have a differently colored fence gate. Acacia, I believe. And we have a big... This is looking like a really big area. I cannot wait to see this more fleshed out. This looks promising. I wonder what it is. I do not see a sign. I might be blind. That's possible. Let us consume foods. Donut MF's clock tower. We were in here once when we got chased, and then we saw like a spider up there, and so we were afraid and did not go any further. It does not look like this clock tower, however, is finished, so we will have to wait for that to be more finished. Let me close doors behind me. I do not believe they were closed initially, but might as well go ahead and do that. So over here we have our old storage area. It's been revamped since last time I showed it, I think. We have an iron golem. Hello, Mr. Golem. How are you doing? And this is supposed to have my name on it. I don't know if it's an issue with shader or if it's an issue with something else, or I don't know. But I still have some stuff in here. I have a Sharpness 4 book, but nothing too interesting. I'll eventually clean this out once I get more organized. And we have some extra storage down here, which is really cool for some of the other members of Red Team that have joined since we began this series. And if we exit here, we have a very damaged anvil also at the base, and we have an obvious sign that says, hey, this is us, because it's red dyed leather, and red dyed leather is cool. Okay, let's get in the boat. Hey, turn around, turn around. Let's get in the boat. Let's come on over here. Take a look at this. This just looks so amazing. It looks even better when it's raining because it's so fuzzy. But just take a look at the amazing job this lighthouse has received from adults. And I do not know who else was working on it. Iron, I believe, at some point. It just looks so cool from a distance. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go back. And we are going to go check out some other areas of spawn. Ooh, somebody's sleeping. Is somebody sleeping? No, because it would have said so. I guess not. No, nobody's sleeping. Yeah, you can just see that. That's really bright. You should be able to see that if you're a ship coming along. That's a really good job they did there. Let's see. I just wish it would have rained because it looks a whole lot better in the rain, I gotta say. Unfortunately, with this comes mobs. We could sleep away the night, actually, if we go to... I believe these are George's Constructions. His apartments. We should be able to just temporarily crash there. Just squat there or something. So let's go do that. Let's go on up here, and on up here, and on over here, and there we go. We are now sleeping away the night so that we do not get attacked by mobs while we continue to explore Spawn Town. Eventually it will turn daytime. I was intending that to kind of... Ouch! That hurt. Or at least it sounded like it hurt. I don't know if it actually hurt or not. I cannot feel anything. No haptic feedback in this game, which is awesome, because if there were haptic feedback in this game, especially with 1.9, we would be very, very, very much in pain. I'm glad there's no haptic feedback in Minecraft. Anyway, let us continue on. This is a giant storage area. I have no clue if it's intended to be decommissioned. It looks kind of ugly. Netherrack tends to be ugly. And I do not know if there's any plans on making a better one. Perhaps that could be something that I do. I do not know if I am ready to do that yet or not. Okay, so over here we have... across this bridge that you can also walk on, but this is just easier. We have a farm area. Come on, am I running? There we go. There, now I'm running. And this farm area is where our farm stuff is being moved. We got the horses here, we got various animals on top. You go up with this, and you got pigs, and you got cows, and you got chickens, and you got unused areas. I suppose for future expansion we got all sorts of sheep. And that's an interesting fence idea, is just lay those wolves out on top of each other like that. Anyway, we got sheep above as well. So it's an interesting farm concept for getting up and down. It looks like a farm on the outside, kind of like a storied farm. And I wonder what that building is over there. So that's actually what we're going to go check out, because I do not believe I've seen that yet. And we have a kind of tunnel that's leading over there, so let's go ahead and take advantage of it rather than having to navigate the terrain ourselves. Okay, so here we come upon an arrow, and you are leading us into an obvious trap. I shall not fall victim to that. We have different chests, apparently holding different things. And we have various different decorations. I like the decorations here. I really like these diagonal lines, and I really like these trapdoors up here like that. That looks so amazing. I wonder, however, what this is for. It is obviously not done being built. I wonder if this is going to be some sort of big arena. It kind of looks like it. You have a lookout area on top, or this could possibly be just like a barracks, so that you still have the lookout area on top. Anyway, I'm wondering how to get inside, because I think it would be really cool to take a look inside the inner workings of this. Oh, here we go. We have some ladders that don't really do anything for us. Okay, well, let's see. Do we have any ladders that might help us get to up there in the tower? Possibly near the tower itself. I am not seeing any at the moment. No, I am not seeing any at all. Can I get in through? I cannot get in through there. That would have been way too easy. Okay, so I wonder if we're ever going to be able to get up there. Anyway, this is an interesting build, and ooh, we have an entrance here, do we? Possibly it will lead to... no, it does not. Oh, well. Okay, so C2K is back. Hello, C2K. Let me reverse my order of words for you. They hit the mouse. Let me reverse my order of words for you there. C2K, hello. Hello. Yeah, this does not... maybe this will, actually, because this will go all the way up here. And then, ooh, okay, so we can get up here, but we still cannot get in there. It's still blocked off, just for decoration, it appears. He is off to the end trying to find a dragon head. Well, you might have luck finding one on a dragon. You might look on a dragon for one. They typically have them. Okay. Most living things have a head of some sort, so if you're looking for a dragon head, I recommend looking on a dragon. It only makes sense, I think. We don't have anyone on here named Sherlock. Huh. I wonder to whom she was referring. Okay, so this path goes over here. It stops right there, but there's a sign, so let us see what kind of build might be here in the future. Proposed fishing shack spot. Well, I am all for that preposition, and I am all hungry. Okay, let us get full up on food. And check this out. This says, Ernie and Bert's Tasty Potato Farm. Ernie, potato farmer from tip to toe. Bert, unable to catch even a single potato. I'm guessing this is Bert's chest then, and this is Ernie's chest. Good job, Ernie. Ernie's always been the better at things. Bert's too serious. I do believe this is a reference to Sesame Street, and I am okay with that. Ooh. We got a building over here I do not recognize. So it looks like, by the way, that there's just villagers in there that are mining those potatoes. I know how you feel, man. Okay, let's see. We have a whole bunch of sugarcane here, and then we have, what is this? This is a melon and or pumpkin farm, and as soon as one grows here, it... What just happened? Did those all fire in a pulse? Yes, those did just all fire on a pulse. Okay, so it's not detecting the presence of a hello, jack-o'-lantern. This is a nice little pond. I just heard a poor little doggy, so this is the watermelon section. So this is an automatic watermelon pumpkin farm. Here we have some doggies, I assume for sale, or for stealing, or for riding a sled with. If they pull your sled, you can pretend that you're in the north, such as Canada, where they have snow. Also, various other places in the country have snow. I like snow. I like sledding. Sledding's fun. Okay, so I think that does it for Redtown, and I think this might just be enough to call it an episode. I'm not trying to cheat out on an episode, but it really was taking a long time with very little things building that house, so that's something I'm going to have to do off camera, and I'm going to have to come up with something different for an episode. So, thank you for watching.